Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, yo. Come on in here. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Good to see you guys. Sorry I'm late, y'all. Whole lot of stuff been going on. We're gonna talk about it. Come on in here. Okay, I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to get in. So listen, when you come in, don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Okay, I appreciate it. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. Listen, I've been rushing and ripping trying to get this thing going. You get a lot of distractions when you have something to do. So y'all come on in here and we're gonna get started. I hope you guys have been having a good weekend and everything and a good day. Come on in, come on in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is instead of me, I'm trying to wait till y'all come in here. I know people are live now and all that, but I'm gonna get in where I fit in, get in and get off like I do. Cause I'm in this game, like it or not, I'm here. Let's go. Come on in here. Don't be peeping from the bushes. Come on in. Let's talk about these friends. What about your friends? That's what I want to talk about today. What about your so-called friends? All right. I'm trying to wait till y'all come in before I get started. I'm anxious. This is a really exciting topic. And all of y'all had these things that we go through. What's up, CX? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Listen, I also appreciate you being a member. I'm going to have some more special member live members only. Hey, Miss Lethal, y'all listen. I'm going to have some private lives for just us, right? I got some stuff I want to show y'all or tell y'all and teach y'all so you can use it in your life, so you can make things happen for you. So come on in. Today we're going to talk about these friends. We're going to talk about these so-called friends, okay? And all of us have them or have had them, right? And so basically, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have friends. You should be able to differentiate who's a friend and who's not a friend. This is basically what I want to show y'all how you can, see the red flags and the green flags early and set boundaries, right? Okay, so like y'all know that some of you, the friends that y'all have right now don't even like y'all. Some of your so-called friends right now, they don't even like you, really. And I wrote a couple of notes so I won't forget, right? Let me tell you about some of these friends. So I'm gonna say right off the bat, I don't have any friends. I have associates, right? I only have associates and acquaintances, right? I have at least I'm gonna count my real friends are like family to me, right? So that's the difference between the associates and the acquaintance versus the real friend. A real friend I treat like family, okay? And let me tell y'all something too that y'all might want to know. If you're in a relationship with somebody as a so-called friend, let me tell you when they're not your friend. Think about it now. Y'all take notes on this. Because first of all, your so-called friends, they do things like this. Like say you have something that you want to do, like a goal you're trying to set, right? They are always throwing in these little seeds of doubt or negativity and say, if you have a business idea and you might say, hey man, or hey girl, whoever your friend is, say, listen, I'm thinking about so and so and doing this business and starting this. They'll sit back and they'll listen to the whole plan. And then you'll say, well, what do you think about it? Or something like that. They'll be like, yeah, that sounds good, but you don't have enough money. Or you're not an expert in that field. Or those businesses fail. They're going to throw some type of seed of doubt into what your plan is, right? Then what's going to happen to you is you're going to listen to what they're saying and you're going to take that in as it being true, right? Because they spoke it out their mouth. So they basically put a spell on your business or your business idea, right? Here's another thing. Sometimes they do it not knowing that they're doing it, right? Because your business idea is your idea. The spirit gave you that idea from the start, that vision. So you can see the vision, but your friend may not see the vision. So naturally, they're not going to understand where you're coming from. So in other words, everything when you have a business or something, or you an idea that you have, don't share it with a friend. Don't share it with nobody because chances are they're not going to understand where you're coming from because they can't see that vision. And once they open their mouth and say something negative or throw a seed of doubt on you, that's going to tamper or interfere with your success. Okay? Don't do that. All right? And here's another thing. You also have friends that take little slick shots, you know? Like y'all might be having a conversation about anything. Hey, Nani, come on in. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is my natural. Yeah, I don't want to leave my hair on. I like my natural. I want to take a break from all that noise. I need to get this get that in the natural, the natural state. That's where I'm most comfortable anyway, really. That's when I'm in my zone, hearing what the spirit have to say. Um, Oh yeah, I want to tell you about the slick shots with the friends. Y'all can be joking, y'all can be having a good time, everything cool and everything. Y'all not arguing or nothing. But you have these friends that may throw a little slick shot in about something, and y'all not even on that subject. You be like, wonder where that come from, right? Huh? You start wondering where that come from, but you don't say nothing about it. You just brush it off, because that's just how she is, or that's just how he is. No, they're telling you who they are, but you're not paying attention to it because chances are you a type of friend that's a people pleaser. They cool and everything. So I'm gonna let it go because the good outweigh the bad. So you continue to be that friend, but they really don't like you. Let's be real about that, especially if they're gonna be throwing slick shots and stuff your way. And okay, yeah, they just tolerating you. Here's another thing. Uh, some of your friends will hate you just because, or they'll put on this mask or this face like they like you, but they really hate you. It's because they want to get close to you because they want what you have, whether it be your significant other, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, whether it would be the teacher, or it could be anybody or anything that you got that they want. The way you live, they might want your style. They want to copy your style, so they want to hang up underneath you just for those reasons and see what they can copy off of you and stuff like that. You got those kinds of friends, right? Then you also got the friends that hey Monique, thank you for coming. You also got the friends, and y'all, the reason why y'all friends is because y'all hate the same way. Y'all have that same venom when it comes to hate. So that's why y'all gel as so-called friends. Y'all may hate the same teacher. You may hate the same person. You may hate the same job that y'all on, especially if you got a coworker that's your friend. And that's how y'all became friends because y'all hate alike, right? But they still don't like you. Don't think that that's because they're your friend that they really like you. All right. Yeah, I have associates too. That's what I said. Associates and acquaintances. The only friends that I have it's like it's only three friends, lifelong friends, and they're like my family. We're like family. It's a difference between regular friends, and I think people get that they get it twisted. They put too much trust in strangers and people that don't really like them. So that's why you have to really be careful with that kind of stuff, right? Okay. And another thing, these other friends they want to steal from you that they pretend to be your friend. Some of them wants to steal your peace. They want to steal your joy. Like I said, I already told you them, and they might want to steal your subscribers if you're YouTubers. They might want to steal them. Your YouTube, your subscribers that may be giving you cash apps and gifts and stuff like that. They might want to be your friend because they want to get close enough to you so that they can sway your people away from you. Well, yeah, your friend or your subscribers away and your gift givers away from your channel to put them on so they can come to their channel. So they may hate you for that. Because I'm not just talking about in real life. I'm talking about on this thing too, this YouTube thing. When I say friends and haters and all, it goes for it's universal. It's everywhere. You have haters everywhere that's trying to be your friend, and they're really not your friend. They don't like you. They really don't like you. So don't get it twisted. Okay. Now let's talk about this too. Let's flip the page because I told you I took some notes on this. Okay, so listen. Have you ever had a friend that don't know no boundaries? Like, a friend is think that they can just call you at any time and you're supposed to just drop whatever you're doing and be there. You got those type of friends too. Now, those friends are dangerous because they can get you in trouble. Let me tell you a story. I had a girlfriend that used to she had a boyfriend and they was like dating and they was living together and stuff. Then they broke up. They broke up back and forth, always going back and forth in a relationship. Okay, well here I am married. I'm in my space and stuff with my man, and she always calling at wee hours in the morning. And this one particular time, she called me. It was almost 3 in the morning, right? Even though it was time for me to get up, she was calling and she was all in a panic because she wanted me to come and pick her up. How about she's in the middle of a street, in the street, and her so-called boyfriend are going to blows with one another. I'm talking about fighting each other. And she calling me like, and I'm supposed to get out of my bed and go over there to help her. knowing that if I did do that, what's gonna happen is they're gonna kiss and make up, and in the next couple of days, she laying up underneath him like nothing ain't never happened. You know, those type of friends right there, those are friends that you really need to watch out for because they're users and can get you in trouble. Cause and then I had another girlfriend before. Look, I'm just gonna tell y'all some of these stories, right? I had another girlfriend before that when we was in school. Here she is. Her mouth was big. You know, she always was like talking trash to people and stuff like that. But when it came down to coming to fights, these she always got in fights and stuff. And she would run her mouth so much that people be ready to fight her. And then she would come and come around me and try to get me to help her with some fight. I'd be like, you on your own. I'm not getting into the mess that you're in. So you got those type of friends too. They want you to be friends so that you can take up for them, right? So you have to watch out for them. And here's another sign that I should have known anyway. I'm gonna tell you some of these red flags that you should pay attention to. Had a girlfriend, and we all went out to eat. You know, went out to eat to lunch and stuff together, and it was cool. We had a nice time and everything, but she was real rude to the waitress. Right? Every time the waitress came over, and want to pour your drink or something, she'll tell, "Don't do it on that side. Pour it on that side." Or when it was time to tip and stuff, I ain't giving her nothing because she didn't come fast enough when she asked for something or something. And all of us having a good time. So I'm looking at her sideways because that's a little. If you have to pick out some of those traits of those people that you're around, even when you're out in public, right? When you're out in public and how they act, how they behave around other people, that'll tell you a lot about how they'll do you, right? And so yeah, she was really a kind of rude and up, kind of short with people. I didn't like that because I'm a pleasant person, and you definitely don't talk crap to nobody that's fixing your food or handling your food, right? But anyway, that friendship didn't last long. Okay, now let me see. I want to tell y'all some more stuff. I got so much stuff I want to tell you, but I'm gonna try to rush it so I don't know why I'm trying to rush it anyway, because hell, y'all can catch the replay if y'all have to go somewhere. So that was talking about setting the boundaries. Oh, and here and some the reason why some people will tolerate you, I told y'all, is because they want what you got. So they'll stay long enough, they'll put on that mask and stay long enough to get what they want from you and pretend like they like you. And once they get what they want from you, they'll either snake you or leave you, or just go away from you altogether. Take what you got and go away altogether. But then you got those friends that'll stay forever and ever, amen, because they never get enough of you. They want what you have and they never get enough, and they like studying you. And once they study you, they take everything that they want and then they try to use it and make it their own, right? They try to use what they get from you and try to pretend like it's them, but it's basically you, all of you. And you can see all of you in what they're saying or what they're doing, right? But what do you do as a friend? Are you supposed to approach that person and say, "Look, wait a minute, hold up. I just did that the other day, and you no, you don't say nothing. What you do is you ease up off of them. You ease back up off of them. In other words, you don't fool with them. You don't have to be confrontational to get rid of a friend or dismiss a friend. It's a so-called friend because they're not your friend in the beginning. You can just go back. I also had a girlfriend that, let me tell you about this one. Have you? That's why y'all have to be careful with these so-called friends. You know, I had a girlfriend that told her, "Listen, me and husband, we gonna take a trip, and we was gonna go over to Paris. The other part of Germany was over there. We were going over to Paris. We in Europe." She goes, "Oh, I wouldn't be traveling at that time because it's a whole lot of civil unrest, and I wouldn't think that's a good idea. Maybe you guys should do something different." And then it'll have you thinking, that's more seeds of doubt, and then getting you on the page that she is or the wavelength that she is. And what did we do? We decided to take another trip, another place, right? But once I thought about that, and once I got rid of those people like that, and sit back and reflect on that, it was basically her being jealous because she couldn't go nowhere, she couldn't do nothing, and she never went anywhere in the world, never been nowhere. You see? So you have to really be careful with these haters, these haters or these so-called friends. That's why I said, what about your friend? What about your friend? Have you taken the time to examine your friends that's around you? And are they genuine friends? And you think about this. You want to make sure that the people around you that you're calling your friends, that they will be like family to you. I'm talking about family where you would do anything for them. because those friends take you through all kinds of emotions. You could be having a great day. You could be doing you could just be doing amazing. And one of your so-called friends call you and they have a whole bunch of problems and they drop it all in your ear and you sympathizing and you're visualizing when they're talking to you what they're going through. So you're taking all of their emotions on and you're feeling everything that they're saying through that phone. And you just feel every bit about it. And it's like, damn, when you hang up the phone, it's like, oh man, shit, I don't know what I could do. It have you all in a pickle. But if you call that same friend, if you have a problem, you may get the voicemail, right? They might not answer the phone. And you just talked to them the day before and they said they don't have no busy schedule, they're gonna be chilling today, and you know that they're available because they told you the day before. But if you have a problem, you're not gonna be able to get them. And then they have a nerve to get upset with you if you don't answer the phone when they need you. Those needy friends. You have to be careful with them needy friends. Those codependent friends. Those ones that can't go shopping without you. They want to go to the shopping center. They want to go to a club. They got to have you with them. They get mad when you don't want to go with them. If you bow out and you have to just go along to get along with those so-called friends in order for them to be your friends, because they'll be thinking that you acting funny. See, those codependent friends. If you have any of those, get rid of them. Because believe me, they don't want to go through nothing in life that you're going through. They'll listen to you, but it'll be like, yeah, they don't give you no input or nothing. Speaking of that, you got those friends that call you for advice all the time. They call you when they're in a jam and they want to know how to get out the jam. And you help them every time they're in the middle of something. When they get into something, you always there to help them. Again, but when you in a jam, where are your friends? What about your friends? I'm talking about your friends. What about them? You see what I'm saying? Would they give you the shirt off of their back like you would give to them? Right? Or you got those friends that say, "Oh yeah, child, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean." Or you know how those friends, you got those friends, yeah, girl, I know exactly what you mean, right? That means that they don't give a damn. What you want around you, ladies and gentlemen, you want friends or people around you who are always pushing you forward. Whatever your ideas are, and you do decide to share just a little bit of that information with them, they're pushing you forward, encouraging you to do, say you have a project that you have in your mind, say you're going to lose weight, ladies, and you say, well, this is the month of November. I'm going to lose 10 pounds in the month of November, and you go out with a girlfriend and here she is ordering the dessert while you sitting around, and that's inconsiderate type friends, right? That's not a good friend, right? Because your willpower might not be as strong as hers. She might have the right perfect size and comfortable with her weight, right? But pay attention to them friends around you because they do little sneaky things that make you fail, that'll have you failing. So if you don't have people in your life, friends in your life that's uplifting you, that's always acknowledging your efforts. If they see that you've lost a couple of pounds, say, "Oh yeah, complimenting you and say, oh, I can see where you putting in the work," and keep encouraging you so you continue to do what you're trying to do. That's the kind of friend you want. You want extremely positive people around you when it comes to friendships because you want to always be elevated in a positive manner. You want friends around you that when you're not around, they don't speak ill of you. When you're not in the room, they're always speaking highly of you if you're missing from that room. You don't want any friends that's like I said, gonna talk behind your back and stuff instead of coming to you and being able to speak. Hey, Faithkeeper, how you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. I'm glad you came. Hey, Ballhead Wayne, thanks for coming. Hey, Shirley. Yeah, I'm glad you guys came. I'm just running my mouth about these friends because I want you to know, I want y'all, the title says, what about your friends? It's basically, what about your friend that you like? What about your friends that you don't like? Have you ever told your friends how you feeling? Right? What was their response to how you feeling? Were they dismissive of those feelings? If so, that's a friend you can say bye-bye to right now. Right? And then let me tell you how good it is or how important it is not to have any friends. It's very important not to have any friends around you at all, right? Because think about this. You are your best friend. You being by yourself is your best friend because it'll give you the opportunity to sit back and you get to know who you are, what you like, what you don't like. So going back to the restaurant with the girls, right? The girls call and say, "Yo, you want to go out? Let's go out and eat." I don't want to go. They want to go. What are you doing? You're doing what they want to do. See, having friends sometimes will have you doing things that they want to do or things that's pleasurable to them that's not so much for you. So where is your life going? Your life is going on pleasing people. Why not please yourself? They might like the restaurant. You might like to take a walk down the river or to a park. You might want to just be by yourself and do nothing. But they get upset because you don't want to go with them, so you acting funny, right? It's better to not have a whole lot of people because you don't have to worry about all these different friends' emotions and pleasing all of these dad gym friends. And then or acquaintances, because that's all they are. They're not really family or nothing like that. But if you can find one or two people in your life that can do what I said when I told you what our friends, what friends are, true friends are, people that are around you that are uplifting you, that speak about you highly when you are in a room, when you're not in that room with them. I mean, that always encouraging you in all of your efforts and the things that you're doing, that's honest with you. I'm not talking about a friend that kisses your ass and agree with everything you're saying. No, not that. I'm talking about a friend that can lovingly say to you, listen, sis, or listen, man, um, I'm not feeling what you're doing right now, and maybe, give you a nice, heavy, heartfelt conversation with your feelings and taking them to heart by when they're discussing the things with you, not just coming raw with you, but, telling you the truth, right? Because friends tell friends the truth. True friends tell friends the truth, whether they like it or not. Let's talk about this. Some friendships can be mended. But a lot of times, friendships are in your life for a specific time. It's not always a lifetime. I'm talking about these acquaintances and these people that y'all call friends. See, because I've told y'all in the videos before, anything that with a ship on the end, that's HIP, friendships, relationships. What do ships do? All ships sail. They move. They don't stay there. They don't stay anchored, right? No boats and stuff. They're always moving out. They come to the dock for a minute, but they go out. That's how things are in your life. So when it comes to friends or the friendships, notice that they are not always permanent. They're only temporary. And it's up to you when I say, what about your friends? Is to find out what does that friendship have can give you in that time period that you're in, that time and space that you're in. What can that offer you? What can that friend offer you? And what can you offer that friend? Right? Because you can guarantee with all these so-called friends that you have, they want something from you, and you want something from them. If it's not nothing but companionship, right? Even for a temporary period or whatever it is you're going through, you need them for something. You see what I'm saying? Because that's why y'all attracted. Or like I said before, to hate the same person. Y'all hate on the same level. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, make no mistake about it. Don't nobody love you but you. So you should have the relationship basically with yourself, a friendship with yourself, right? Then once you have that friendship with yourself, knowing what your likes and dislikes are, right? Knowing what you want, knowing what make you happy in life, right? And if you can find a partnership or a friendship that can match that, then you're on the right vibration for what you need at that time. And I want to say this too. Don't panic when friendships leave, when friendships break up. Don't panic and don't try to replace one friendship for another, one bad relationship for another relationship. Take your time when that friend goes out of your life or that friendship leaves. Step back from that. Look and see what was the reason that that person came into your life. What did you get from that friendship, right? Whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, write that down. So the next time a friend with those characteristics come into your life, you'll see the red flags ahead of time. And always set boundaries with these so-called friends or friendships when they first enter your life. Tell them what you will and will not accept. Like if you have a girlfriend, like I said, my girlfriend, I told her, look, don't when that happened, her calling me in the middle of the night with her boys, the guy friend and all that stuff. So in other friendship, I let them know straight up, don't call me at a certain time of night, after 9 o'clock. No, I don't want to talk. That's my family time. I want to kick back with my people in my house. Do you? If it ain't nobody sick, it ain't nobody dead, don't call me. That's just me. So I set those those boundaries up ahead of time. So just remember to do that in your life. Set them up. Okay, now I'm gonna read y'all because I've been talking the whole time. But that's basically what I want to put out there. So when I say what about your friends, I want you guys to pay attention to that. Pay attention to them friends around you. Know that everybody don't mean you well, right? And just take them easy. Take them for what they are, for face value, for what they are. And don't let no friendships drain you and take everything from you and give you nothing in return. It's better to be by yourself, okay? Because that's the best place to be. And when I say be by yourself, you're not alone. Because when you're being yourself, when you're by yourself and you can hear what your spirit have to say to you. You'll get to know what you like. You'll get to I like painting. I like drawing. I like writing. I like doing all kinds of stuff that don't include nobody else. And sometimes I just like being still and by myself, just sitting outside in the backyard watching the dogs play and just kicking it with my family. You know what I mean? I don't want a whole lot of folks around me. I don't like all of that. Sometimes you in the mood for friends and sometimes you're not. But you got some friends that'll have a fit if they go a whole day without talking to you. They'll feel like, damn, hey, thank you, Ballhead Wayne. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. He said, Ballhead Wayne said, great information as usual. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like just kicking it. Oh, y'all, I gotta tell y'all something. This is not really, yeah, but this is off the subject a little bit, but I gotta tell y'all this. I forgot. Look, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. Okay, so listen. Yesterday, my husband he had a honey-do list. I had him out there cutting. You know how the grass, you know how the fence grow and all the weeds and stuff get on the grass. So he got a new machine, a new operating machine that do the little cutting the bushes. So he was out there cutting the bushes. Oh, I'm in here slinging pots and pans and doing my thing inside the house. The pooches they outside running wild, going completely wild. I don't let the little babies, the new pups that I have, go all the way down in the yard. But my husband, he just don't care. He just let them do everything. They're like kids. When mama ain't watching, they do all kinds of stuff. I'm looking out the back door. I notice my pooch is all the way down in the yard. So I'm telling my husband, he got the earbuds on, the goggles and all. And I'm hollering, hey, let them come back down here, come back down here. I said, I'm calling them and doing all this. So they come running down here towards me from the way down in the inner yard, all the way close to the back porch. They come running full speed. The ears just are flying, right? And I'm like, look at little bad boy. I know to pop their butt. They come running. One of my dogs jumped on the back porch, and all I could see, y'all, was this tail this long. Y'all, it was pink. It was a mice. Lord, I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. She had it in her mouth, then Penny, and then I got three pups now. So the one in the mouth had it in the mouth, tail hanging out. Oh Lord, my skin looks. That's my worst fear. I cannot stand any other animal. I don't care nothing about, but a mice or a rat. That's too much. I can't. I cannot. She had it in her mouth. And my husband down there with the machine going, he couldn't hear me holler. I can't get the mouse out her mouth. And she holding on like this, like this. And I'm like, let it go. And then the other dogs trying to get to her like they want it, like they're gonna play with it like it's a damn toy. Man, I was screaming so hard and he still heard me. For some reason, he turned around and I was like, hey, come here. I couldn't get back in the house or nothing. I was stuck on the porch with the dog, with the mice. I was up in the chairs on the porch with my knees off. Y'all, I was up in the chair with my knees all up on the porch and everything. Then my husband, he came down, and when he came down there, I was like, she got a mice in her mouth. So he tried to open her mouth and take it out. But here's the thing, y'all, that I'm scared about. What happened is he took some rat poison. Yeah, yeah. He said it was rat poison. He put like 10 pellets, them little pellepy things. Them little things look like pellets. They like little short. Anyway, oh, that should make my skin crawl. He took them and threw them down in that area of the yard so the other animals can't get it. And only those, because we had some wood stacked up, and that's what it was underneath all of that wood. That's where she got that jigamabob from, that thing, or that mice from. He took it out her mouth, and and he threw it over the fence. And then later he took the riding lawnmower because he wanted to cut all this, the weed and stuff that was up on the fence. He wanted to ride over with the mower. And so he come down there with that mower and he's crushing the oh my God, y'all listen. So I'm still free. That just happened yesterday. So, so that just happened yesterday. Yesterday around about 12-ish, right? So I'm still freaked out about that. I ain't mean to change the subject, but I just had to tell y'all that. So I've been freaking out. So now every time I go outside, I'm like looking all over the place for any more. Because you know they said if you have one mice, that there's more, there's gonna be more. So anyway, and I just hope that she don't get that my dog don't get sick because that mice had to take that poison in. But my husband said when he took it out her mouth that he saw only her teeth print, like it didn't try to like chew it. He just saw the teeth print of the dog. I was like, anyway, Lord have mercy. But anyway, y'all pray for my pooch that she don't get sick. Right now she ain't sick. She in the other room showing off with my daughter. She's babysitting. She puppy sitting for me while I'm on the live stream, and I can hear them making noise over there like growling and stuff. I don't know if y'all can or not. Hey, how you doing, Salaya Binya? Thanks for coming. Look, but anyway, I'm not gonna drag this live stream out. I just basically wanted to tell y'all, what about your friends? Watch, check out your friends, your surroundings and your friends, and know that they have masks on, and all of them are not your friends. And do me a favor, ask your friends today, why? What do you like about me? Why do you think we friends? You know, what do we have in common? That and the reason why we click. Ask your friends and see what they say. Take them off guard. Make sure they sober when you ask them. Make sure they're not underneath anything. Just go straight out and ask them. If you got a friend that said, "Girl, you tripping? Why you ask me that? What you mean? What you?" That's the one you better watch. But if you got one that can rattle off and say, "I like you because this, that," okay, that's one that's cool, right? But if you got somebody that have to scratch their head and say, "Oh, you tripping," or just brushing it off, watch that friend because chances are you have already seen red flags with that friend a long time ago. You just decided to be a people pleaser and going on with it, right? All right, think about that. Okay, teach Miss Akima how to say my name. Teach Miss Akima. Did I say? But I said your. Did I say your name right? So Miss Akima messed it up. I said it right. Oh, I'm surprised because I'm usually butchering people's names. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I hope y'all been having a good day. I'm sure y'all gonna have a good week. And y'all know the holidays is coming up. Oh, good. I'm glad I said it right. Thank you. I'm gonna tell Mr. Keeman that I got one up on her. Yeah. Yeah, but okay. So listen, y'all. I know all the families gonna be getting together during the Thanksgiving season and stuff like that. But I want y'all to know what this holiday is all about and all of that, right? And so, you really need to pay attention to that kind of stuff. And there's nothing wrong with people getting together and family getting together, but don't do it on the premise of being Thanksgiving, that holiday thing, right? Research that and you'll understand why. I got a video about that way back in, way back. It's on here. And telling y'all why you shouldn't be celebrating that particular holiday. No holidays for real, for real. Once you know what they mean. But getting with your family and socializing and having a good time and eating good food, that should be all the time. That shouldn't be just once a year. Okay? So don't get that twisted. And it should be because y'all want to get together. And I want you guys that if y'all have elders that's still living, right? They may be up in their 80s or getting older and stuff. Y'all get with those elders and sit down, you young people, and listen to some of them stories that they have for you. You can learn something from them. Don't let them take all that knowledge to the grave with them because you'll be sorry. And one day you'll wish you had them around where you would be able to speak with them, right? So yeah, learn something. Learn something when y'all family get together. Y'all talk about y'all stresses and talk about what's going on with y'all. Don't hold no family secrets and stuff. Get them secrets out this holiday if y'all gonna celebrate them. Stop holding them secrets. Tell the real truth. Tell the real truth. Okay? So there we go. I don't celebrate no pagan days. Yeah. Yeah, they sure were. They sure were. I know. I understand that, Monique. That's why I'm saying. That's why people need to understand why they celebrate it because all you're doing when you do celebrate is you keeping that alive. You are doing satanic rituals. You're basically that's what you're doing. You're simply doing rituals that harms our forefathers. You're keeping it going. So I know people say, yeah, that's old slave talk, that's old. No, you need to know what you're doing and everything that you do. You don't just need to do things haphazardless. It's never a why without a because. It's a reason for everything that you do. It should be. It should be. Right? Never a why without a because, everybody. Just remember that. Okay. So true, because I sure do miss my big granny. I know that's right, Keeper. You know what? I was just talking to one of my subscribers today. They called in, and I was talking to him, and he was telling me the same thing, that most of his elders are gone too, and he wished that they were here. Because you gonna always have questions for them, and I think that why regret something when you could be doing it today when they're in your presence? Why not do it today? Why wait for tomorrow when you can do it today? That's it. Why wait for this so-called Thanksgiving? Be thankful every day. Every day that you put your feet on the floor, thank God, thank whoever you think that you're alive. You ain't do it. Thank somebody. Shit, just say I'm thankful. If you don't know the name, because don't nobody know nobody's name. Let's be real. That's another topic. I can get real deep on that. Don't nobody know nobody's name. They just know that it is. So thank that it is that you are alive today and breathing and well, and everybody in your family is doing well. Be thankful every day. Okay? $5. Yeah, them $5 Indians. That's right. You can, you know what's up. That's right, Monique. That's true. Yeah. Okay. But you know what? Here's another thing, y'all. We've been taught to hate a lot of races, and we have really been taught to hate one another. But if you only knew that we all came from that one consciousness, we are all in this together. We're all in this together. There is no big I's and little U's. That's something that we've told ourselves, or we've taught ourselves. Okay? Whether you know it or not, we all came from that same one consciousness. All of us. All these stories have been mixed up and twisted all around and got you thinking that somebody came from over this way, somebody came from the Caucasus Mountains, somebody came from the dirt, somebody came. Listen, that's another time. That's another story for another time. We are all one consciousness. We are all one big piece of life. Even the blades of grass and the mosquitoes and shit that you kill. Okay? All right, I got to get up out here because I'm gonna get deep on y'all. All right, y'all, listen. Just pay attention to your friends so you won't get backstabbed, right? Know them friendships will come in and go out. Let them ship on out. If they got to ship out, let them ship out. Love them while they're here and let them ship on out when they get ready to go. Because you hold on to something like that, when you hold on to that ship too long, and it got some ships have the engines in it and they run out of gas. And the boat will drown. Listen, let them friendships go on about their business. Get what you can get and get on away from there. You see what I'm saying? And let them know what you there for them for. Okay? That's what y'all do. Have a good day, everybody. Listen, be good on these YouTube streets and be good on these real streets too. All right? Okay, because people are watching you. And when I said people, I don't mean grown folks, even though they watch all the time. I'm talking about these babies. They watching what you do, not what you say. All right? Peace, everybody. I'm gonna see y'all around. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'm gonna have some serious stuff for members only. You better bet it. Coming soon to a theater near you. Peace, y'all.